Alright, welcome back. I'm multeyemeteor and I'm playing against and with Darksteel from Italy, who has his own channel. I believe it's in in Italian, so if you guys are well versed in the Italian language, then I would recommend you to go check out his channel, definitely. Alright, let's keep this hand here. Bring down the diagraph ghoul. I'm pretty interested in seeing what he is, or checking out what he's going to play, because we already agreed that, or I told him that I wanted to check out or test Deadwalkers here, so he's familiar with the concept here, and I'm thinking he could be playing Slivers. Right. Lesson for the future: never lay your land before you have to. And I don't have to. I don't really have anything that I need the second land for. But it didn't make a huge difference. Here comes Sliver number 1. And he's an annoying Sliver to boot. Alright, so let's do this. Let's swing in, see if he wants to trade. I'm quite sure he doesn't want to. Can't for the life of me think why he would want to. No, of course not. But he'll have to lose his guy anyway, so. Yep, I'll say goodbye to my diagraph ghoul. So far I'm just trying to keep him low on slivers. Eventually I think I will probably have the advantage because my guys comes in fairly quick. Well, I don't really have a quick hand, and that's I mulled down, got the free mull. Maybe I should have mulled one more time. It's all right. It's all right. All right, that actually gives me some options, so that's good. Pretty sure he isn't too happy about losing his slivers here. I'm very, very satisfied with losing my flashback marauder, because I have ways to bring him back, and now his slivers not, or his slivers are not gonna get buffed. Okay, will I kill it? I think I will, because I don't want his guys to have haste. So I don't really like. I mean, I'm really firing off a lot of spells here, but the deck rewards me with the Giraffe's Messenger, and I think I'm fairly in control of this match so far. But you never know. Like, he could have a handful of all kinds of things, and I'm slowly draining my slowly draining myself from removal spells. I do have a tendrils. I can reanimate the fleshback, or the shitback, as one sub called it. Crabback marauder. It's an insane kind of card, and I'm inching my way towards the nightmare. So let's swing in, because with the Giraffe's Messenger, you're never too unhappy about. Okay, path to exile. I think I'll gain some life of it instead. So let's bring it back into play as a 4/3. Of course, I could have taken the land and be ready with the nightmare for next turn, but no, I don't think so. So he's down to 12, and I have a 4/3. He has the 2/2 right there. And I'm not sitting as tight as I'd want to. I'm at 29 life. He spends his turn ramping up, which means that he's slowing down a little bit, and does have that predatory sliver, which I'm not happy about. I mean, it doesn't really look like a threat, but it is a threat, because it's a 2/2 right now that pumps his other guys by 1. So, and he can't lay anything this turn. So that's decent. Oh, that's not bad either. So that makes me able to bring back different things. Let's just swing in to start with. Take it slowly. I might want to cast Cruel Revival on his turn. So yeah. Actually, I've been pretty lucky about my draws here. And the Tendrils of Corruption. I think I used them fairly wisely because I've slowed him down significantly. He's... tempo-wise, he's very slow. Okay, I think I have to kill him, his predatory Sliver. Yeah, that's fine. Does he have anything else? No, he does not. Not from what I can see. Ooh, that's not bad either. That's actually even better. Let's see. I will swing in. Question is if I should let him die and just reanimate him or just no. I'm sure he's going to double block. Nope. Alright, then no need to do anything rash because he has enough mana right now to actually take it up a notch and start dropping those insane slivers. Hive stirrings again. Huh. Alright. I think I'll just take the damage. Let's see. Does he have more? Nope. Wow, I could play the Nightmare, but actually I just want to keep my hand open. Kind of want to get rid of 3 of his guys. That's it. He must be sitting on something, I think. Alright, let's drop the Nightmare. Let's drop the Nightmare. Oh, Path to Exile. Alright. Fine. At least he doesn't exile my Giraffe's Messenger, which means that that I still have a creature that's a worthy attacker, and I do have quite a lot of removal here. Have the possibility of reanimating. Ooh, that's bad. That is bad. So that's 12 points of damage right there. Alright, alright. 12 points of damage. Yeah. I shouldn't have dropped that Nightmare though. However, I think that might actually turn out to be for the best. So... yeah, let's kill this guy. Let's kill this guy. Swing in. And I have a couple of options right now, but I think what I want to do is use... Can I survive this turn if... yeah, I think I can. I'm just thinking if he drops like a bomb right now, if I can survive. There it is. And he thinks he has me, but... nope, he's holding back. Goodbye. And I'm bringing back the flesh bag Marauder here. So I'm taking 2 points of damage, and that's fine. I can live with that for certainly. For sure. Okay. Yeah. Alright, so this is what we're going to do here. We're going to force him to... we're going to force him a little bit. I'm thinking about reanimating it, and... yeah, let's do that. Reanimating it. Mine. This guy, take 3. This guy. Nice. All right, so that was the right play from for him, definitely. And he has one card in hand. It could be a blur sliver, so I can't afford to swing this turn. But I did bring him down significantly, so it really depends on what he's playing this turn. Shock. Ah, damn it. GG. Oh man. Well, he played well, but I think he also had all the answers at the right moments there. All right, so we are moving on here, and I'm not sure that I'm going to. Not sure that I'm going to show you all the games, but let me just say that Darksteel pretty much destroyed me with the Sliver Hive deck. Apparently, well, I think luck was part of it, but definitely not fast enough for his deck. Well, I guess it was more along the lines that he had all the removal, and some of the games I just kept drawing lands or didn't. Like it was luck was a huge part of it, but you can't fault him for anything. He did everything that he like. It was he played a textbook, and his draws were pretty amazing. So. Huh. All right, but it is picking up. Definitely picking up. At least I have a Giraffe's Messenger here, and I actually do have a lot of good things. It's a little late game though. And I guess this is what happens when you run your deck spell heavy. Once in a while you get it. You get stuff like this that you don't really need to begin with. But if I can get that Grave Pact down, it's going to be huge. That's for sure. So let's start out by letting the Grave Pact hit the table, and let's just swing in. Pretty sure he'd like to get rid of it. So even if he double blocks it now, which he does, and then kills it afterwards, which is fine, it's still like a strategy for him. He still has okay, don't know why. Like that would have been free for him. All right, I guess it's a tempo thing then. All right, let's just swing in. All right, and I'll be dropping this bad boy. So, not too worried about losing my guys since I have the Grave Pact down. Grave Pact is one hell of a card once it's down. It's a little annoying to cast because it's usually not going to work for you the first turn unless you're playing Sepulchral Strength back in 2013 or playing with cards that actually has sacrifice creature abilities or something like that. But it is a very, very nice way of just ridding your opponent's side here. Doesn't seem like he has too many answers. Borderland Ranger, well, that's also going to be a stall card, so that's fine. And I have all the removal I need, that's for damn sure. So I'm just going to take it easy. Just going to take it... Well, actually, let me do this. I kind of want to get in for... I know it's a bit of a waste, but look at all the removal I have. So I just want to get in for 7 and force him to discard. I need to be way more aggressive here. And I get a zombie, so that's nice. It's funny, I haven't really been drawing into my cross-buffing zombie lords all too much. Nice. Goodbye. Why did he drop that, by the way? He could have casted this turn. Then again, it's probably not what he needs right now. He's probably thinking hard. Maelstrom Pulse, and he's going to kill that. Makes sense. Makes sense. Okay. So, let's just swing in for 5 points of damage. Yeah. No point in trying to do tricks with the Flashback Marauder. Of course, I could have sacked the zombie and then been able to swing in for 6 points of damage, but then I wouldn't have mana open for tricks if need be. Sorcery, instant. Alright. What do you have for me? That's the revealed card. Okay. Yeah, whatever. That works. Is he going to swing in? Probably not. Let's just kill it then. And no. It's kind of a waste to... Kind of a waste since I can't kill him this turn anyway, so he's just gonna block, he gets a blocker, and then next turn I can do something about it because he's down to 4. Unless he plays something entirely crazy that I haven't really thought about. I don't have any instant spells, so I know I'm telegraphing stuff. But let's get rid of that and make ourselves a 2/2. Would have been nice to get that 2-for-1 effect, but doesn't matter. It's pretty difficult for him to work his way around this situation. And I think also, even with the Sliver deck, if I had started with this hand, it would have been difficult for him to work his way around it. Because I had the appropriate amount of removal and some decent creatures. It's not fast, but at least it was working for me. I think it's going to be a little difficult for him because I just need to get in for 4, and I still have Consuming Vapors, I have Reanimate. Yeah, there you go. It's gonna be able to block 5 points of damage and I'll still swing in for a bunch. Yeah, let's just get it out of the way. Give me 4 points of life. And let's swing in. Down, down, down. Actually, I just need this. So. GG. So finally my zombies prevail. But then again, Sliver Hive and Enter the Dracomancer is definitely 2 different kinds. I didn't unlock anything. I have everything unlocked. Alright, so those were the like a short series with the Darksteel. And like I said, you can check out his channel. It is in Italian, so if you don't speak Italian, that's going to be a little bit troublesome. But he is obviously a very decent player, and he just wrecked me with Sliver Hive. So I'm not gonna be posting all the matches, but I'll post a few here and there, and I'm certainly not gonna show. I'm not gonna make it one-sided. So. Anyways, hope you enjoyed it. I'm multeyemeteor. This was Duels of the Planeswalkers 2014, testing out that Deadwalkers deck. So, yeah, later.